Happy Monday! Alright, I'm Karla and I'm from thehappymustardseed.com and I am going to make sloppy joes today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a few minutes to kind of log on, get everybody started. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hello, hello, thank you for joining. I'm going to wash off my bell pepper really quickly. Give me a minute to get started. You'll hear some stuff in the background. I think that's the only thing I need to wash off. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Happy Monday. Today we are going to make sloppy joes and we're making them from scratch. So the only thing you'll need today is a pen and paper. I'm going to give you guys the recipe that I'm using. It's really fast. It's really easy. So let's get started in just a couple minutes. I'm going to actually have most of my stuff is already done for my salad. The only thing, I didn't make salad dressing, so I'll probably end up making that at the end. That's our salad from this weekend. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Grab your pen and paper. We're making sloppy joes. You're going to need a pound of meat. You can use ground beef, you can use turkey, or you can use a combination of chicken and turkey or ground chicken, whatever you prefer. Just remember that you will need a little bit of fat if you use a leaner meat. My meat is 93.7, so I will actually add a little bit of oil into that just to kind of give it a little bit more fat, but I didn't want the 80-20, so I went ahead with the 93. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start cooking my peppers and my onions. So I'm going to start off with my peppers, cutting it up, and the recipe calls for 1 red bell pepper, but I couldn't find a red bell pepper in the store, so I substituted it with orange. Feel free to use a green bell pepper as well. It's mostly just for the color that we choose this. The kids seem to like it a little bit better when I do it with a red or yellow. They don't see that green sticking in there. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Happy Monday. We're making sloppy joes today. All right. And you do want to cut this up really small. Number one, so that they don't see it or feel it in their mouth when they're eating their burger. So I'm just cutting like a really thin slice, like a julienne slice. It's going to be thin like that. Can you see that? There you go. It's really thin. And then I'm going to dice it after I cut those nice and thin. I was in the store on, was it Saturday? Or was it Sunday? Maybe it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday, so it was yesterday. I was in the store and I was getting some of the ingredients for tonight's dinner. And there was a lady in there, we were talking about, last night I made, if you follow me on Instagram, it should already be on there, I made corned beef and cabbage, mashed potatoes, and this is the leftover salad. I went ahead and did all of the lettuce, so I didn't have to chop it today. But the lady in the aisle, we were talking about corned beef, and we started talking about sloppy joes. And she said she had never had homemade sloppy joes. So I gave her the recipe, just like I'm going to give you guys today. And she said she was going to try it. She went, and I actually saw her in the store getting the ingredients for the sloppy joes. I told her they were the best homemade sloppy joes that I've ever had. And I've had quite a few. And I've had the can. There's nothing wrong with the can if you like the can. But every once in a while, you just want that extra flavor that's in there. Alright, so I'm almost done with this bell pepper. I'm going to go ahead and start heating up my pan. I'm going to turn it on medium-high. It's going to start getting nice and hot. That way when I'm done cutting up all of my peppers and my onion, we will be ready to go. Alright, so then I'm just going to dice these up really small. Again, you want them smaller than bite size. want them to cook down. And if you don't like bell peppers, you can omit them, but the recipe really does call for it. You could use a half of a bell pepper if you wanted to, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know how that would turn out with a half. But if you know, if your kids are just adamant that they don't like bell pepper, don't add it in. Add something else. Maybe add some mushrooms in there. Kind of up really small because the mushrooms will have more of a meat texture. But again, you'll have to chop them really small. Okay, so nicing this up. Alright, so you'll need one red or green or orange, whichever one you prefer. Again, the red works better. One small onion, and we're also going to dice that nice and small. Okay, and as soon as I'm done with this bell pepper, I will actually go in there and start on that onion. So again, I want them, you know, pretty thin. That way they cook down. And the bell pepper adds to me another layer of sweetness to this. And of course that's, I think, one of the reasons why the kids really love it. So today I switched the camera angle up a little bit, so hopefully you can see better. You're not, you know, being blinded by the lights in the kitchen. Hopefully this is better for you guys. Let's see. And I don't have anybody reading my live comments, so I'll try to go in there in just a second and get one of the kids to go look at it, but definitely if you have any questions or just want to say hi, and then I will go in and answer any questions later. Ooh, I can feel the pan heating up behind me. Alright, so this bell pepper, got a few more chops to go. Because I like them really small, you could just run your knife through them really quickly. Again, just to make them a little bit smaller. Tiny bite-sized pieces. And you're going to cook them and saute them so that they break down a little bit and they're really tender. But again, I love them to kind of disappear a little bit in the meal. Just to add a little bit of texture, but not too much. Making a mess. I actually forgot to ask anybody if they wanted to come on the cooking show today. They are assigned with the task of finding something fun to do for the summer. So that's what they're working on. I've got a few plans, but I like to get input from everyone. You know, just like I said with our meals, I like to get input with that, and then I love to get input on our travel. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, add that in there. And since these have to cook down quite a bit, I want to get them started now. I don't mind if the onions are a little bit more textured. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge, just a little bit above medium. I want to keep an eye on them so that they don't burn. And then I'm going to start with my onions. You're going to need one small onion, and I have an onion that I've already washed and sort of prepped, and another small piece of another one. Depending on what recipes call for, sometimes you end up with these odd ends of onions. So, I'm going to use the rest of this small onion, or wedge that I have, and the rest of this one. You can see that. Alright, I'm going to start on the small one first so I can get it in there with the bell peppers. And I'm cutting this really thin, just like I did the bell peppers. So a nice thinly sliced onion. Cut it thinly and then turn it to the side and just chop that nice and small. Keep an eye on those peppers. Hi guys, if you're just now joining the show, we are making homemade sloppy joes. Smells good already. Alright. Finish up this little tiny piece of the onion. And if you like sloppy joes or love sloppy joes, I don't make a lot of, like, I guess you call it kid food, like chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese and things like that. I try to still make them very good, but not with all of the crazy ingredients that come in there. So this is really good. All right, so I'm taking just that one little small piece of onion. I'm going to add that in there. Then I'm going to get started on the next one. Mix it up a little bit. And I'm going to add in a little bit of oil. About a tablespoon. There we go. I'm going to turn it down to medium. Just because it's cooking really fast, and I don't know how fast I'm going to be on this onion. And again, I'm watching it because I don't want to burn anything. But I also want to finish pretty quickly. And this usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes to cook, especially if you have a chopper. I have a food chopper. I have no idea where it is right now. So I used it last week and haven't seen it since. We'll find it, I'm sure. I hope. But you can also put the ingredients in the food processor if you wanted to. It's really fast. I don't mind chopping. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to get these onions sliced up here. And again, nice thin slices of these onions, and then cut them into small little dices. Small as you can get them. The smaller the better, so that you're not biting into the onion, the kids aren't biting into the onion. And as soon as I get this onion in there, I'm going to start on the side dish, which is going to be baked beans. Okay, so hopefully you got down the red bell pepper. Our case today we're using orange. One small onion diced. Okay, and then the 1 pound of ground beef. And we haven't added the beef yet. Okay, let me check on these. I'm going to push them off to the side so they can still get hot, and that way when I put these onions in there, they will start to cook fast as well. Keep them all the same way. Some of these are a little different size, so they're flying all over the place, but that's okay. Just watch your fingers, be careful. I always tell my kids, like, you have to be really careful, even as an adult in the kitchen, because we cut ourselves too. Just have to be careful and use good judgment. All right, I'm gonna put some of these onions in there that I've already chopped, and then finish chopping the rest here. Mix those in. down a little bit, so it's just below medium, because I want to have a chance to get these beans started. The beans are important to kind of give them a little bit of time to cook. They're already done, they're in the can. I'm not making them from scratch today. Just grab your favorite baked beans, and that's what you want to cook. Alright, this looks good. So, I'm going to go ahead and open up my can and drop everything. I'm going to have to wash that off. Give me just a second. See, it's not my show if I don't drop something. And you would think it's not me. Okay, hold on. Soap on there. Alright guys, I got my onions and peppers in there. Getting these beans started. And let me check the onions and peppers. They're going really good here. And again, you want them to be really soft because you want them to mix in with that meat really well. Alright, so I got my beans in there. Let me grab a spoon. Get the rest of these beans out. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of sugar to the beans. And then turn those on. I keep my brown sugar. Try to remember to keep it in a airtight container because it gets so hard if you don't take care of it. And it's no good, really. Put 1 heaping tablespoon, 2 heaping tablespoons, that's enough. And this is a 28-ounce can of baked beans. I'm going to have to dry my spoon so I can stick it in my seasonings here. It already smells good. I like to add my seasonings now before I add my meat, so they get a chance to kind of open up and add some really good flavor. So we're going to add a little bit of pepper. Just a couple dashes. And salt and pepper is always going to be to taste. If you like more, add more. If you don't add any. A little bit of salt. About half a teaspoon. Remember, I don't open my salt all the way. Mix that in there. We're going to add in, so that was salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, forgot my brown sugar. You are going to put brown sugar inside of this as well. You can do a teaspoon of brown sugar. Okay. A teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Alright, that's it for the seasoning except for the ketchup, which I'll add in a little bit. Right, I'm going to add in my crushed garlic. Yeah, I do layer my seasonings. You guys remember that? Just adds so much more flavor. It smells good. Okay, so I have 2 pounds of lean ground beef. It's 93.7, as I said in the beginning, but because the store didn't have any 1 pound. I'm only going to use half of this, a little over half. And the rest of it I'm going to use for tomorrow, which I'm making chili spaghetti. Now, if you guys want my meal plan for the month, because you guys will only really see about one meal a week from me, sometimes a few more. If you want the rest of my June and all of my July's meal plans for the month, go to thehappymustardseed.com, enter in your email address. You'll automatically get my totally free email course. Oh, the pepper is getting me. Woo. Hold on. Oh, the pepper always gets me. Oh boy. You'll get, so back to what I was saying. Okay. Bless me. Excuse me. Thank you, Bella. You'll get my totally free email course, which will teach you how to go in, get started. If you're already meal planning at home, how you can incorporate your kids, is you can give them this to do, and it'll help them put things away, the spouse. It really works. It's a really, really good program. And I've been doing it for years. I've been teaching it for years, and it's yours absolutely free. All right. So once you get that, I will email out in the next few days, or I should say before next Monday, because I forget today is Monday. So before next Monday, I will email you my complete email list. Okay? Our email list. To everybody on the email list, I will send you guys a copy of my complete meal plan. So you'll see everything that I'm making. Some of the stuff will have leftovers on it. You won't get the recipes, but you'll get everything that I'm making. Some of the recipes will be on the live show, so I can't give them to you early. But you will get copies of all the recipes emailed to you as well. So, from all the live shows. And then you can print them out. Alright, and again, that's thehappymustardseed.com. You just go there, enter in your name and your email. That's it. Alright guys, I'm going to turn up this heat on this pan so this can get to cooking. And I like to break up my meat. If you have one of those fancy tools that you can push it in there and grind up the meat, that's cool. You can use a potato masher if you wanted to, but I don't mind doing it like this. And I want that meat to cook. The bell peppers and the onions are really soft right now, so now this is just an added bonus. Getting them more tender with this meat as this meat cooks down. Okay. And the smaller the meat is diced up, the easier and faster to me that it cooks. And I think it just looks good on the plate. Alright. Once this meat is almost cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add in the ketchup. You are going to need 3/4 cup of ketchup. And actually, I like to do it a little bit more even. So if you have a pound of ground beef, you can add 1 cup of ketchup. If you have 2 pounds of ground beef, you can add 2 cups of ketchup. Did I say that right? Also, you can put in a little dash of Worcestershire sauce if you wanted to in this as well. I like to taste it to see how the Dijon goes with the meat, because not all hamburger meat tastes the same when you make it. Depends on which brand you get. If you're getting grass-fed, it tastes a little bit different. If you are getting 80/20, you know, that's a higher fat content, it tastes a little bit different. And it depends on what bell peppers, how fresh they are, and your onions and your garlic. So just test it before you add the Worcestershire, because sometimes you just don't need it. And you're only going to put a couple dashes of it if you do use it. Okay? And again, it's whatever you like, the flavors that you like in there. You can make it your own. Alright, this is looking slamming. Alright, so let me go over and grab my cup, because I did forget it. And I put a pound of ground beef, so I'm putting a pound of ketchup. I've added all my other seasonings in there. Ketchup's not cooperating. There we go. Okay. And remember, this is the sauce, so this is what makes it that sloppy yumminess of the sloppy joes. And again, these are going to be the best sloppy joes we've had. Alright, it's looking good. My baked beans are bubbling. Now if you wanted to, you could add in some freshly sliced onions on top, white or yellow or purple or red. So you can add those in there if you want, add a little bit of flavor. You can put some seasoning in there. But honestly, they don't need it. I'm going to turn them down. They're already hot, warm through. Turn them down to low. They smell delicious. We are almost finished. This is going to need a few more minutes. I see quite a bit that's not done yet. Open those up. Let's test that. Looks good. Now this ground beef that I have left over is, like I said, is going to be for my chili spaghetti. I'll just wrap it up and put it in the refrigerator. But you could also, if you had to get 2 pounds, you could also cook it and put your seasonings in there. Hi Glo, hi Joanne, thanks for joining. Oh yes, the website is thehappymustardseed.com. Just enter in your name and email address and I'll send you everything for next month's recipes and menu. So you'll get all my recipes after the live shows. Sometimes I don't have a recipe. Sometimes I just kind of cook and throw stuff together. But if I have a recipe and that recipe is going in my cookbook, anybody that signs up for the list will get it for free. There you go. This is a thank you. You know, I really appreciate you guys coming to the show, chatting with me, hanging out with me. And it was you guys that really told me that you wanted a show. Honestly, I never would have thought about it. But some of my people on my Facebook page, some of my fans on my Facebook page, they were like, you really should do a cooking show. So, I'm working on it. Every Monday. Alright, here we go. So the meat is now, I'll go ahead and show you this. Kind of see it in there. You see how the bell peppers kind of just mix in there really, really well? And I've crumbled up that meat as small as I could get it for right now. The onions are kind of mixed in there, so the kids won't really see it. That's what makes it great. Alright. And I added, remember I said if the leaner you have your meat, you want to add some oil in there. So if you're doing ground chicken, ground turkey, anything like that. Oh, thank you. Hi, Karen. Thank you. I'm glad you love the recipe. Thank you so much. You know, whenever it's too lean of a meat, you want to add in just about a tablespoon of oil. And you can add in whatever oil you have on hand. You can even add in like canola, vegetable oil. I added in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And just add that into your vegetables, okay? Alright, so I'm going to add in my 1 cup of tomato sauce. Sorry, ketchup. It looks like tomato sauce. And I normally just eyeball it, but because we like our sloppy joe sloppy, but I put it in a container today. Alright. Mix that in. Ooh, smells good. And I am going to turn it down. It only needs to be about medium now. Okay. I'm just going to let it cook a little bit. Show you what it looks like. Now that we've added that ketchup in there. There you go. So I'm gonna let that cook down just a little bit. And remember, give it a little taste because you want to see, is it seasoned okay for you? Do you want to add a little bit of salt and pepper? Perfect. That is perfect. All right. I'm going to turn that down quite a bit. And then what I do is I typically just, when I'm serving this up, I will put everything on one plate, but you could always add, you could always put it like, add your salad to a separate plate or bowl, however you want to serve it up. I do it very old school. I'm not keeping my peppers today. I've got way too much stock in the refrigerator. Alright, so I'm just going to clean this up, wipe this down really quickly, and then I will plate up the food. I'm going to give my hands a good wash too. Alright. Hopefully nothing overcooked over there. Should be good. Alright. Alright, so let me grab a plate, and we're using paper plates because it's summertime and we're all tired of dishes. We have a dishwasher, we have several dishwashers, we have kids, but we have an actual dishwasher, and I just don't like to use it. So we wash things by hand, and honestly, sometimes I just don't want to do all the dishes. So we just go ahead and use paper plates. Alright, so get whatever your favorite bun is. You could use a potato bun. You could use any type of bun that doesn't have any dairy in it if you wanted that. Ooh, a sourdough bun would be nice. Just a regular white bun would be nice. Whatever you want. We're using whole wheat. If you don't want to use a bun, you can also just go totally old school and put it on regular bread. That's fine too. I'm going to use a slotted spoon for the beans because I don't want all the syrup on the plate. All right. And usually I have my, I'm going to dig in there because I can't get to my salad stuff. Usually I use my little salad tongs, but I can't get over there. Now this salad has carrots. Sorry, I kind of dug in there. You know, just kind of old school, right? Okay. Shredded the lettuce. Okay. And you don't want to kill the kids with the salad, because my kids always say you can't win friends with salad. I think that's from The Simpsons. My husband taught them that. But I love salad, and I think you should have a vegetable with your meal. Okay. And if you want to have the good stuff, you got to eat the, you know, the good stuff like the burgers. You got to eat this too. And I have dessert too. I made icebox cake again like I did last week. So if you saw that show last week, I did it again, but I actually did not do mint chocolate chip. I did strawberry, old school strawberry in the cardboard container. So good. All right. We're just gonna grab this. And I like to kind of smooth it out because this is a pound. That means everybody gets like a quarter pound. We only got four people eating today. My husband's out of town. And then I just kind of put it in half here. And then quarters. There we go. That means everybody can get like 2 little burgers. There you go. Da, da, da. And I'll let everybody pick their salad dressing. You know, it's completely up to them. We didn't make it. We got store-bought. So, again, if you're putting it all on one plate, try to make sure that you drain the beans with a slotted spoon. As much as you possibly can, even though the juice is the best part. All right. Even though I was cooking live, took 37 minutes from start to finish. And there you go. Doesn't that look delicious? Let's get some salad dressing on there. You guys have a preference for your salad dressing? Isabella, do you want Italian or Catalina? Hello? Oh. Do you want Italian or Catalina? Italian, okay. Perfect. That's what I got over there. And this is so good. I love this. Thank you, Glow. I've never had this dressing before until this week, and I was like, oh, I went shopping at H-E-B and I bought something and like another salad dressing was free. So I just added this one on there. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. We're ready to eat. Added that salad dressing on there. Yay! Oh, it's hot. The beans are hot. Here we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go to thehappymustardseed.com and please put in your email address and your name, and then I will send you a free email course so that you could learn to meal plan like I meal plan, so I'm not stressed. I save money. I don't waste a lot of food. I mean, I'm not perfect. I do throw food away sometimes, but it's not a lot. And then you'll also get all of my recipes emailed to you. So every live cooking show that I do a recipe and give you the recipe, I will email that to you guys. Here's another sandwich. And some more beans. And these recipes are all recipes that are going into my cookbook. So you'll get them absolutely free. Just because, you know, to show my appreciation for you guys. I love you guys for watching. We're gonna go eat. We're neighbors? Hey, Joanne. Oh, yeah, H-E-B. I'm in here in Texas, yes. I'm in the Austin area. Where are you? Because if you're close enough, we could totally do a meetup at like a coffee shop or a grocery store. I've done those before. Thank you, Glow. All right, so, Mom. Isabel, will you get Noni? Time to eat. Come on, guys. Dinner is served. I got 2 up. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, thehappymustardseed.com. I will see you next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to make next Monday, but I will post it on the page. It just kind of depends, you know, how it goes. But you'll see in my when I send you the email when you sign up, and I'll send you the list of all the recipes or all the things that I'm going to make for the rest of June and all of July. So you'll get to see everything that's on there, and you'll know what's coming up for the show too. All right, and I can email you guys too to let you know what's coming up in the show, and email you after with the recipes. So, all right, see you next week. Have a fabulous week. Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Did I end it? Nope.